Yeah, there you go. SVS. Alright, let's go. Game 1 out of best of the 21. First to 11. I'll be here for hopefully 3 hours because I want to get a good game going. So the path more traveled. Common map in the Chinese community. Not much for the western side, but both of them are Chinese players. But Wudi on the left, Bobo on the right. Both players already building towards up. Just some predictions. Matt, I almost called you Wudi there. Who's your money on? Who are you voting for?
I mean, the money's on Wudi. I mean, Wudi and Bobo, both as you said, are Chinese players, so they play each other a lot outside of the tournament, more so than any of the Western players. I think play against each other because the Chinese community you have a couple of CNC net sort of clones, I suppose you want to call them, which work exceptionally well within China. So they have a lot of experience against each other. So they know what they're doing. I know Wudi very much has a similar thing to the Marco effect on the Chinese, on the Chinese players. So Wudi might be a little bit concerned. Sorry, Bobo might be a little bit concerned. We might see a couple of games where he gets a bit sort of tilted or GG's out a little bit early potentially. But I'm hoping for some good games. I expect Wudi to take it, but I don't expect Bobo to go down without a fight. I think we'll see maybe 11-5. Let's go with around about 11.
11-5. Okay. I think it'll be probably like 11-7 or 11-8. Speak of that, look at that. Bobo not killing his oil.
Aggression.
Yeah. I think Wudi hasn't killed his own barrels as well by his oil.
Yeah, it's always a good thing to do it because it doesn't kill your oil and then you can repair it. Whereas if you let somebody kill it, then it's only a couple of shots from a rhino to then kill the oil.
Ooh, but Wudi almost killing the paradraw. He should with one shot, but a little bit too late. Okay, he killed it eventually. Got 3 miners here for Bobo. We got 2 more factories. And 3 minus for Wudi, so he went 0. But on the path more travel, you do start with 3 oils and 2 gem patches, so it should be okay economy wise. So here we see a little bit of aggression here coming in from Wudi. Radar is already out for Bobo. The quick Desolator is out, and then the radar is out for Wudi as well.
Yeah, lots of narrow gaps, lots of Connie fodder. Deso's exceptionally useful units here.
Yeah, especially for Bobo because he lost his power drop. I mean,
I was going to say with the power drop as well, you're going to have your opponent's Connies running around your base if they use offensively. So yeah, Deso is very key on that.
Usually the counter for Desos will be drones, but I believe both players don't want to swap to making drones to risk out losing that tank battle just yet.
Well, the other thing, MJ, is that because the map's so small, sentry guns actually counter Desos very well. Because neither player can push in much with the Desos.
Yeah, especially with Wudi like building towards the middle here.
Yeah, that's to get those middle gems. That will give him a nice advantage here.
It also gives him a lot of map control. So Bobo is stuck within his own range, but Wudi getting those middle gems, giving a nice eco boost along with those 3 ults in the middle. There's just a singular miner there. Also putting sentry guns up there. We saw someone. Oh my god!
Wait, is there a lap behind us? I couldn't see. Yeah, there is. So Dreadnought out. This is gonna be. It's not gonna be awful, MJ. You deploy the Deso and the V3 rockets blow up on the Dread, and in fact will do damage to the Dread.
We got
I see.
Yeah, both tanks out from both players. Then the Dread is already. Wudi's gonna send a couple of tanks to kill the Deso. And here we see a squid coming out from Bobo with the counter naval yard. Wudi only has his IC up just about now, so it's about a minute late. A bit of lag here. But that, oh, look at that Kirov doing a lot of damage on those rhinos. Bobo needs to be careful here. Might get that radar as well.
Radar's almost down as well.
Bit painful, but... Oh, the Kirov walking under those Kirovs.
Oh, good positioning for Bobo there.
Yeah, forces to set on the war factory, the forward racks and the radar, so more map control here for Wudi. He's gonna keep pushing into his middle. He out-10 Bobo by quite a bit.
Yep.
Keep advancing forward.
IC is 2 minutes away, so no, you can't rely on that now. Looking like Wudi's gonna close out this game 1.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna change the tunnel stuff after this, but that goes the IC, but Bobo quits immediately. Okay. I hate to do this all the time because it does kill the momentum slightly. Especially.
But at least it's happening at the start as opposed to halfway through.
100%. Oh, I should have started them on the same size, but fine. I think Wudi's probably gonna same thing again. He's gonna go for the middle and first. Gonna go for the middle tech first because Wudi being the aggressor here, will 14 shove that Shen. So he's gonna put his war factory right in the middle and then probably go 0, take out the airport, probably apply some pressure on the oil before he does anything else.
I mean, I can see why you would go for the middle first, just to get the power drop a little bit earlier, MJ. You know, you can get the oil in the top corner as later as early as you like, and it doesn't really make much of a difference.
Yeah, especially because NG.
You want to get it. You want to get it by the time you get your second power plant, right? So you build your second power plant down the cliff. That's the timing you're looking for.
That being said, though, my prediction is wrong. Wudi does not build his war factory by the airport. Maybe he will on the second war. Who knows? Drones out for both players. Wudi goes 1 miner. So does Bobo. Entry gun prematurely out. Bobo already building down from the top left. Wudi goes 2 miners. One of them
is
it's
not the worst idea in the world. You know, there's not a huge number of gems to, or there's that gem patch to start with. But if you want to get a big army going, 2 miners is possible. You need to go at least 1. Going 0 here. You have a tiny window which to do something, and I think you get somebody like Wudi putting the second game on a bit of a Hail Mary or a bit of a sort of risky strat is not the way you want to go. You want to save that to the end if you're down multiple games, right? Yeah.
Look at this, Bobo going 1 miner, and then goes 2, 3 rhinos, and then 4 rhinos actually, and then goes another miner behind that. Try to go for the middle airport, but got cut off by the 2 drones that Wudi built behind this. This is laggy again. Yeah, addition. Hit her up for Bobo. Wudi taking a war instead. I had a message in the lobby just then. Yeah, probably Matt leaving. That's probably
nope, I haven't even got my client open.
Okay. Another ref along the top for both players. We're building a small army around the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus 5 for Wudi.
Nah, for Wudi. Going for that IC. I'm not sure if we're going to see a dread. Might do. But I think IC is more important here. It will depend on how healthy his eco is looking, if he can afford to put the dread out as well as the IC at the same time.
Well, he has 2 miners on gems. He's about to lose his radar if he's not careful. He is gonna lose his radar, yeah he is. But he goes in IC instead.
There we go.
Oh, will he save it?
Looks like he's gonna save it.
Horrible. Okay, he saves it. Bobo goes to lab. So does Wudi and the naval yard as well. So he's gonna go both IC and Dread. But Bobo's making a play here along the top.
I mean, that nuke reactor is in a very bold position, MJ.
Right at the front.
Yeah.
Bobo also has this along quite a forward position. But Wudi needs to move his miners to a better spot. Meanwhile, down at the bottom, Dread is out. Right up on the hill.
Bobo has his naval yard out, so we should be seeing that. I think we did just see that squid come out.
Bobo loses his airport.
That Dread shouldn't get anything.
I know the Rhinos are gonna hit it.
No, they won't be able to kill it in time. So the question is, what is it gonna get, and will it be able to get a shot off? Yeah, Squid does get it.
That has wasted 2 war factories for both players. Right around the back. I think Bobo now outtanks Wudi quite heavily. This is quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, naval yard isn't cheap. Plus the dread. That's for 3.5 rhinos you could have spat out for that.
And we have seen as well.
And the squid, excuse me. So yeah, 4 and a bit rhinos. We have seen games on this map actually go to.
Oh, and the IC pops.
Oh, nice IC.
Bobo's IC is not ready within a minute, so he still has time. I think Woody's gonna go straight for the IC, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Perfect play right there.
Bobo wasn't clicking on the un-IC'd tanks there.
No,
which he still would have lost the IC, but it would have meant that fewer of his own tanks died.
Yeah, Wudi diving in straight for the IC does mean that he loses about 3/4 of his army. And he needs to be careful here. Bobo might counter push along the bottom.
I think Bobo has to counter push.
Yeah, you can't let Wudi get up Rhino numbers again. Warfare G3. Still no dread, still no second dread from any of them. I think Wudi just built a squid in case dread did come in. He comes over along the bottom. Or will he go for the other side? Nice vessel placement. And another sentry gun goes up there, so he's gonna lose quite a, not lose, but he's gonna lose the airport, get a few chip damage done on the rhinos.
I mean, I think he's still got his service depot up, so I expect he's gonna repair the tanks. IC is now back up as well, so he's 2.5 minutes away from that.
Well, Wudi's IC is ready right now, and look at the drones are coming in. Gonna pop the IC or not, pop the IC on the rhinos and get the drones onto the tanks. And Wudi can make a counter push, push his tanks all the way towards the end. Is he gonna go for the IC again? Yes, he is. Also the 7 IC.
Bobo was not targeting that one rhino which wasn't IC'd, and that was a bit of a shame. Wouldn't have made much difference, but that's kind of a just something that I think you see the really you see people like Marco and Wudi taking every advantage you can get.
Yep. At the same time, Wudi pushed along the top there. He got one miner out of the way.
But he lost a lot of rhinos for it.
Yeah, Bobo doing the same thing again. He's not really counter pushing when that IC finishes, and he takes out about half of Wudi's rhinos. So
yeah,
he's still sitting here and not pushing yet.
Each of his engagements, Wudi takes far more than Bobo, and the longer this goes on, the more that's going to matter as all starts to dwindle. And Bobo never gets his IC ready in time.
Yeah, that's the second time he has
and
to
he
build
can't
his
keep
IC.
just taking it. He has to dish something back to Wudi.
Yeah.
Wudi pulling mine. Pulling miners or mining middle?
Get a middle. Yeah, there's a few miner right there along the bottom, and now Bobo's gonna push it on the top. Those Deserts are gonna deploy. 4 Deserts.
And IC is now ready. IC is now ready, so Bobo can't push top or bottom. I expect we're just
Yeah, he's backing off here with the Rhinos on the bottom. And
yeah,
pushing on
we're
the top
going to
as
see
well.
an IC at the top. Defensive. There we go. While the main force guts Bobo.
Got his IC
There we go.
again. But that's the third time that he has to rebuild his IC now.
No, I don't think he's going to rebuild his IC, MJ.
Oh, he
the game lasts that long.
Yeah, no, Bobo's gonna go broke as well. Hopefully just losing those middle gems will be very important. Wudi already placing Deslo right in the middle. The defensive Deslo to defend his miners to get those gems right in the forward middle position. Bobo sells his MCV. Wudi still keeps his. Deslo gets taken care of. You know, Wudi out tanking Bobo. He's gonna try to push towards the middle. Nah, Bobo can't remake an IC. So Bobo has about 1 minute and 10 seconds to recuperate or do something here before that IC pops. I'm not sure whether he'll be able to pull any kind of maneuver. Can go for that miner, but he can't push up the cliff. Would it save that miner?
I think it's quite clear, MJ, that Bobo doesn't really have a plan. He hasn't had a plan for the last 5 minutes since losing that first IC.
Yeah, he kept going with the same plan, losing the IC 3 times already.
And expecting it to, you know, what's the old quote? Repeating the same thing and expecting a different result is a sign of madness.
Insanity.
And that insanity. And that's really what happened to Bobo there.
Trying to do a split here, but he's out-tanked in both positions. The elite comes out. So Wudi might not want to chase that.
Yeah. I mean, if Bobo can do something on top, I mean, that's 3 minus to 4. Okay.
Now he has reinforcements. Look at that. Wudi still has money coming in because of those middle gems. And he hasn't popped his IC either. He still has both oils in play, so it's not over just yet. Can still produce, he still has that lab. He sold his lab, never mind.
That elite, I know, do a lot of work. Full group.
Gonna pull this miner forward? Oh, he is.
Yeah, he is. Still with that, so still with
Oh, Bobo. Times are not in a good position here, going in a straight line.
What are you doing? What was that?
Wudi capitalizing on that horrible tank control there by Bobo, and the IC pops on the top as well. We're able to get the elite and being sandwiched here. And Bobo calls GG. He fucked a lot of RA2 groupies. Maybe that's why he got so good. But I think it's just a matter of their experience from the other RTS games. Let's talk everything else. But we are on bull run here. As we've said this many of times before, building on the expansion. Well, it looks like Wudi is doing just that. Power plant and Barrett goes on the expansion. Bobo's Barrett goes on the oil. And he's walling up his power drop as well. Immediately after that. Ready to boom, damn. Probably able to get the wall up before the scout doesn't. So Bobo walling off that paradrop means that no Connie rushes will be available. You get that paradrop out of the way. Bobo hasn't built on the expansion just yet. Not the worst thing. Wudi isn't pushing that expansion. The first paradrops are along the way now. I'm not sure whether tanks can just go through this small little hole.
They can, which is why I was. They can, MJ, which is why I was questioning why he did it in the first place. But
maybe he can't reach that far. Can't build that
well,
far.
no, he definitely can't reach that far. I think that's why he didn't do it. But I did wonder why he tried to build an L. He must have known. But I mean, it would slow down. Yeah, it would slow down things coming through, for sure.
Right, Wudi putting a power drop on top right. Probably scouted that there's no buildings in the expansion just yet. But still 3 miners to 2?
3.
Bobo building up the expansion here. Power drop coming around the back.
And that's why you don't sell your sentry guns unless you need the money, MJ. Now he has to rebuild it. And he might. If he does it. So.
He'll be fine. Oh, Bobo.
Some aggression here, aren't there?
Yeah, already moving into Buddhist territory. Moving on to his expansion island. Another ref goes on the expansion. That's really nice. Power drop down in Woody's base. They are even on tanks at the moment. They both went to one singular miner. Bobo pulling back his two of his rhinos to do with a power drop. Not sure if that's a good idea here. Kills the bridge, but Wudi tank control along the bridge, going in a straight line. Bobo cuts the tank line in half.
Cuts his tanks in half. That was very good. Well, not bad play from Bobo, but not ideal play from Wudi there.
Bobo just using that Wudi's mistake and capitalizing on it really nicely.
Yeah.
There. Which is what you want to do in RA2.
And now I think you got to go down and hit that power drop, MJ. That's normally the first thing you want to hit.
We've seen how troublesome those power drops have been for both players.
Yeah, and with that bridge destroyed, I would
can still pass through there. You can still go through here, but it will be.
Oh yes, they can.
It'll be a straight line. You don't want to push and conquer.
You don't want to spend $500 on that.
There you go. So both players will take each other's power drops. Not before Wudi gets his own power drop down, and Bobo as well.
I'm concerned that Bobo isn't moving anything across the other side of the bridge. Yeah.
Another power drop here. Bobo pushing in 4 rhinos on the bottom. 2 of them get taken out. He noticed it just a bit too late here, and he's not repairing his MCV either.
He is now, I think.
I think
gets it.
MCV.
He gets it. My God. So Bobo now in the driving seat.
Yeah, that was a bit of a careless play there for Wudi, not noticing the power drop. He noticed the power drop at the start, but I think he just took his eye off it, and then suddenly 4 rhinos came into the play. And Wudi seems to be pushing along the right side. But Bobo out-tanking him by quite a bit there. Can't push this. But it's gonna back off here, Wudi. Bobo trying to destroy the bridge even further, knowing that it's his game now. And he's gonna make Wudi come to him. But the positioning on the cliff here by Wudi proves to be really good. And it pushes down the bottom as well, so he's splitting Bobo in half here. Wudi running away once again. On 3 ends here. Pushing down the right side in the middle and to the left of Bobo's base. We're gonna see some Jesus tanks here in a minute. Nope, no Jesus tanks? Okay. That's a fun move. But Wudi grouping in all the sense together and pushing it around the back. More reinforcements coming in towards the middle. He's gonna go straight for those miners, which are free. No tanks are nearby. How many miners gonna drop? There's 1 miner drop. 2 miners drop. Sells the MCV. Let's see whether the tank control from Wudi will come up to play here. It's about the even number of tanks by Bobo. Cuts the line in half. Wudi needs to change his direction.
Be able to... I would have liked to have seen him go and grab some of those when they were retreating, because he could have picked off a few at the back.
Yeah, 100%. Bit of lag coming into play here.
Remember, if Wudi does lag out, Bobo takes it.
It says Bobo for me. Wait, both players are out, so it might be me.
Oh, it might be you, MJ.
Oof. Let's see what happens after the 10-second mark here in a bit. I don't know which DC screen will come up in a second. Anything that happened to Gene yet? Alright, we'll see what happens here. Who disconnect? It says Bobo disconnected.
Yeah. I mean, we can ask the players. If they both say it was you, then...
Yep. Wudi disconnected. Let me ask. 2 vetoes for each. 2 veto for Wudi. Bobo. Okay. Yeah, that's because Shen, that's what Wudi said in chat. So I just wanted to. Moving on to country swing, 3-0 to Woody right now because of a DC happening in US match. Country swing. I don't know who's better at bigger maps. Because from what I've seen, I know that ZXCV or IKBC is super strong on big and open maps because of the his ability
and
to
Bobo lost
stay
to.
here. Yeah, Bobo lost.
Bobo lost to ZXCV on this map.
So we'll see whether Shen can capitalize on that because we've seen Shen and Bull Run splitting in on all three sides. So they're splitting on the right side, down the middle, and on the left side as well. So we'll see whether he can do the same here because potentially there could be a push on the left side, down the middle, and on the right.
Doesn't know how to spell these numbers. Well, Nick, Railgun commented just below you in chat, uses 1412 as username and is typing pretty good English right now. So don't think that comment is anywhere near true.
Yeah. Oh, Adam pointing out something. Bobo has the OP spot, or not the OP spot, but the better.
He does have the better spot. Yeah.
It is more of a risk for Woody to spend down the bottom, but if the risk does pay off, he'll get the gold here and the gems. So does Bobo, but Bobo's on the opposite side. And it's Woody for me now. It shows Woody for me. Baby time, Metho, thank you for the sub. 3 months. Ooh, super quick. Yeah, Gene, I tried. I did use that server and it was still lagging. For the same lag as this match. But I think the tunnel might have saved itself here. Zombie liquor.
Oh, what? You said we couldn't get a Chinese one. So we've got Hong Kong.
6 minus. Spin it up a new tunnel. Unless you can spin it up right in China.
Yeah. Like.
Second 141, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus. Whoa. Where is that drone going? That's Bobo.
So what do we think, MJ? Are we going to see 9 miners, 10 miners, or 11 miners?
I think we're going to see 11. I think Woody
11?
might sneak in 11 miner behind the rhinos. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 miners now for Bobo. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 miners for Woody as well.
And 2 wars apiece. Sorry, 3 wars for Woody. Giving him a little bit faster miner build time.
I think that's yeah, now we have 3 walls for Bobo. So Bobo going with a single rhino first.
And we're gonna see
rhino.
Sorry?
Woody did not build a single rhino beforehand, he built a drone instead. He's still going miners. 11 miners now for Woody.
Yep. Magic number. And we've got 11 for Bobo as well.
Yeah.
So it's Rhino's starting to come out, MJ. We're gonna see a quick up to 5 war and then tech, or maybe 6.
I probably 6, I think. Just to get a maximum production out. Woody already on 4.
Yeah.
Not long until we need to tunnel after this one. Matt sounding kinda tired, he's dead. He's a zombie right now. 4, 5.
No, I'm not tired, Matt. I'm just tired of you. So yeah.
This is what we've seen from Woody previously. He will choose to build down all the way towards the bottom left instead of building, moving on TV. We've got 11 miners apiece. And 6 war factories now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 5 for each player.
And that's a really nice base walk down to that bottom left gold patch there, MJ. Really turning that top spot into, and that's 7, yeah. Really turning that top spot into something a lot more powerful than a lot of players seem to be able to make it.
Yeah. Oh, the drone taking out the photo there.
So this bottom left corner is going to become a real scene of contention with both players having base walk down there. Normally we see a top player go across to the top right.
Yeah.
So this is going to be really interesting to watch. Is Bobo on low power?
There's 1, 2.
He's done this before.
3. He has three powers.
Oh, he does. He has a third one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
When he played against. Oh, nice push up there. That's gonna be a minus shooting gallery.
1 miner goes down. Is Wudi gonna say anything? He's sending a couple of times down. Could have been a bit too late here. He loses 2 miners, but he does have about 9 left. That's pretty okay. He tries to push along the bottom as well. Bobo needs to be careful though, because he is engaging on ore. It will slow him down, so he doesn't want to give chase or anything around here. But Bobo turns the engagement around.
Oh, very nice. And he'll get another 2 if he's microing it properly.
Oh, he doesn't. Woody just manages to get a couple things out of the way. But he regroups.
Oh, but if he can link these up.
Oh,
Gonna engage on Woody's tanks there, and he gets them while they're driving past. More reinforcements coming in.
Oh, that's a really good trade.
But he doesn't push it.
Absolutely good trade, but he doesn't want to push on it because Wudi manages to bring back a couple of times. But Bobo, Woody's
sending him in 1 by 1.
Not doing the greatest here. I know he's gonna engage on the bottom as well.
Miner down.
I think Wudi might have been just caught off guard there.
Yeah.
Bobo sold his MCV. We see the engineer walking past and engaging on the top as well.
And great tank control down at the bottom for Bobo. Wudi might come out on top though. They did have more rhinos down there.
Oh, but more rhinos are coming in on the top left and towards the middle as well. Gonna go for the power.
Putting him on low power.
Wudi sells his MCV, loses another ref. I'm not sure whether he'll be able to defend along the top. But
I
the bottom,
think in total, MJ, Bobo out tanks Wudi now.
Yeah. There, you see that Wudi just ignoring the miners on the bottom because the drones started to defend. And he's gonna.
Are we seeing a base trade?
On the top, I don't know.
We're gonna see a base trade.
Might be.
Maybe. He's taking out as many of these walls as he can. What? Okay, he did kill that one. It looked like he was driving away before he fired the final shot.
Oh, Bobo has a ton of tanks in base. All of the rhinos at the bottom left get taken out. 2 along the top. Wudi now only left with 2 more factories.
His tanks?
He had them in the middle. But he had to pull out there because Bobo has a ton of tanks in base.
Wudi is low power now.
Yeah, he is. And this engagement, if they go toe to toe, yeah.
And Wudi just quits.
Ooh, one of the other semis can't see because the bracket is in the way. The bracket is not in the way. You can see it. You just need to squint your eyes just a little bit. It was between Shen and Judo. Shen won that 11 to 10. So he went the full 21 matches. So Mayday along the bottom got Wudi. Top, yeah, Bobo. Wudi in arguably the better spot here. As players have been complaining that this bridge along the bottom might be a little bit too overpowered for players. But the important thing here is that you don't need to go a second refinery or a miner from the war factory. No. Just start building conscripts and never stop building them.
Yep.
In your buildings, go about 5 war factories, and then you build another ref and
then build a second ref. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the absolute plan here. So we've seen players build on the right side here, especially for the top player, because it is a lot closer to be that. RSN, yeah, it is in the bracket. I didn't see it. First war factory out for more players. Nothing on the right side.
Bobo not getting gems?
Yeah, that is true. He's not getting gems.
I mean, not that it matters that much.
Yeah.
Both players sitting at still well over 10k.
Engineer in the flat and repairs the bridge as well.
Oh, he's going for the airport.
Ooh, yeah, there might be. I'll check in on that a bit later. But Bobo getting pushed here along the bottom. Carrying that bridge, this is what we're seeing here, and that is absolutely right. He's gonna grab the airport, and he manages to get it as well. And the Connie is going for the second war factory.
He should get the war as well.
Rhino's being primed out there, wiped it all out. That was good running over there. So manages to save his war factories, just running them over. So we're seeing 3 war factories from both players. But look at the amount of Connies that Wudi has, and the radar immediately.
I was going to say he needs the radar for the Deso.
He has a Ford wrecked as well. He's gonna lose 1 oil to it.
He's gonna lose 2.
Spinning up his Connie just to deal with those oils. Nice play. Oh, but this engagement down the middle with the Deso. Yeah, he got 2 of the oils there.
2, that was good. So now he needs a second round. Sitting on 3k.
Yeah. Wudi needs a second round as well. I believe he has one down the bottom with a radar as well. There's Bobo's second ref. Let's see whether they'll tech up here.
You still got the power drop, MJ.
Wudi hasn't recaptured it just yet, but Wudi pushing along the top, killing his all in the ref. But that means Bobo can push along the middle. Desolator deployed. What is the target here for Bobo? He splits up his tanks there, knowing that runs are coming in fully well. Gets a miner out of the way.
Lab is out. Lab. He can snipe this if he tries.
Wudi's spinning tanks up once again. Grabs the lab.
He does get nuke reactor. So he stops the IC.
Nothing on the right side just yet. Still has that double paradrap. And drones are not coming out.
Okay.
Ooh. Gonna push back to the right side here. Drones do push it back. Repairing the bridge in the middle. Wood is in trouble here if he doesn't get enough rhinos along the way. 3 miners there. Drop down the main bit as well.
Let's see Bobo try and be a bit aggressive here.
Uh-oh.
Here we are now. We're going to see a Dread.
We're either going to see a Dread or Wudi might put this into a stalemate if Bobo sells different CV, which I don't think he will.
I don't think he can, because I think that that Navigator, is within Rhino range of...
so if he puts an MCV inside of a transport.
Oh, I see.
Bobo's spinning on the left side. He's going to War Factory. There's a couple of things to defend, but now Wudi is in Bobo's base. Dread coming out now for both players, and the Sea Scorpion now. Wudi just trying to go out of range there. Gets the MCV from Bobo.
Gets the MCV.
Gonna keep going for the War Factory now. Bobo's still making rhinos. He's not making drones and priming them in a good position.
No.
And that Dread is being countered by that Sea Scorpion right there. There's no lab out for Bobo as well, so he can't make a squid. So he needs to deal with that Sea Scorpion no matter how he can. He's gonna send the rhinos a couple there. Ooh,
this is
power drop
still got the power drop.
Yeah. So there you see a squid coming up from Wudi there. So the Dread will be of use here. There is no way that Bobo can counter that Dread without enough subs to take out that squid.
Does need some he needs a couple of flat tracks. Just 2 should be able to handle it.
Now the target here probably the oils or the ref. But we're trying to make a push here along the middle bottom. And down goes the ref. One of these miners.
Yeah, that was Bobo's last ref.
What damage you can get out of here. The Dread is being pulled in to help the rhinos here. Gotta be careful though.
I'm not sure Bobo can win this unless he's got some masterful tank control here.
Yeah, those miner fighters getting out of the way, but Wudi keeps pumping up tanks from the nearby War Factory. And look at those vessels walking all the way from the left side. Just pushing in here. That last mine fodder is almost dead.
Yep. And Bobo is that tank here.
Yeah.
And he does GG.
What do you call GG? That was a good match on Mayday. 6 minutes.
It was a good match, and it does prove that Mayday you can get good games on it. if both players know roughly how to play it.
We're going to reconcile. I would have loved to see a hack there, but I think Bobo did a good play. Good choice in the veto there, knowing that Wudi is the king of hack. Brings it up to reconcile on a second map. That was second map. Second map. After hack. Who's winning? Shen versus Tudo. Exa, you gotta open your eyes, man.
I mean, the script said that Shen had to win it, but we wanted some good games, so Shen, we decided to make it go all 21 games, but in the final one to remind you that Shen had to win the series.
Yeah, the RA2 god said that but Indonesia is the last map in the best of 21.
Yeah.
Hey, sir, it's been nice for you, but the scoreboard was still on the screen, man.
Yeah,
open your eyes.
Taking up half of it. Okay, so Wudi going for the small gem batch. Bobo going for the small gem batch. Okay, no, I rephrase that. Both players going for the gold patch.
Yeah, I've seen them going for the small gold patch and then moving to the big. I still don't know. Is the China versus World Crew gonna be on RA2? Matt, is it?
Yes. The Western players are so confident in their Yuri's revenge ability and are so insulting about the Chinese Yuri's revenge ability that they think it wouldn't be fair if it was Yuri's. So the Western players have said we'll do RA2.
I mean, after the Armageddon tournament, I don't know how much of that is true.
It's broadly speaking, that's the reason we're doing RA2. Even a couple of the Chinese players said, yeah, could we do RA2?
But it'd be interesting to see a huge bench one though. I'm not sure how many.
Well, I think the point is that even if the Chinese players have an advantage in RA2, the Western players have a much bigger advantage in Euros. So it wouldn't be quite as fun.
That being said, a lot of our pro players, most of the pro players in our community, excuse me, are all RA2 players.
Yeah, a lot of the top players do actually prefer RA2.
It's in my VODs. I went 11-10 the whole 21 matches, and we went to a naval map right at the end.
God damn it! The point is that the odds might be like 60-40 for RA2 in favor of the Chinese, but it would be like 85-15 in favor of the West in Yuri's. And nobody wants to watch a tournament where the final result is basically predetermined or like expected. Like that's just not fun for anyone.
Yeah. We got 4 factories now for Wudi on 5, 6, 7, 8 miners. Bobo going 2 more factories only on 7, sorry. Okay, third war factory comes out on the model gem patch.
Is that the 4th?
4th, yeah, 4th. Sorry. Wudi has 5
and 5 for Wudi.
Yeah, and he's moving down towards.
Very late to get those gems in.
I don't think it's a bad idea at all. But considering the bottom player. Oh, wait a minute! Bobo pushing on the top here, being distracted by the drone to shield his MCV. He got a 1 war factory, he gets a miner as well.
Gets a miner as well. And with really not on gems, or I mean only just going on gems, these miners come for a lot more.
Yeah. That was a good play there by Bobo, seeing that he was distracted by the MCV moving down the bottom with the drone. So he had to make a push, saw his opportunity down the bottom and just took it. And it paid off, getting 1 war factory and a single miner. Wrong build order by Wudi. Possibly. But I think the top player here has somewhat of an advantage because Building towards the jump patch in the top is a lot more easier than towards the bottom.
Yeah.
You have to move your MCV past the gold here and then build towards.
A lot more hills and trees.
Look at this. This army along the top by Bobo. Wudi slowly building an army around the bottom as well. Along the top, sorry. More factories are those 5. I believe Wudi's 4. Yeah, 4 pointers come up. Came up. So that the only forward aggression we saw there was Bobo pushing in, and now Bobo is moving to the smaller gem patch. The bigger one, sorry. This gem patch is still untouched. The random Tesla trooper coming on the way. It's quite rare that we see those, so take a picture before it dies. I'm not sure that placement there. Oh, it's gonna pop a radar and then is he gonna move? He might just be popping a war factory or a pillbox, sorry, a barracks down there just to get units closer to the battlefield. Wudi now moving as well. Yep, there you go. He pops a radar in the barracks down there. And gets along the way by the engagement along the top here. Bobo outtanks Wudi, but Bobo is moving the conga line here. Wudi managing to get the better of Bobo here. Bobo was now pushing his along the back.
As well.
Yeah.
Getting caught out.
That was questionable tank control there by Bobo. And now it goes back along the bottom. Bobo going along the way as well. Conga line along the hill.
Getting caught in half. Disastrous, MD. Lots of fodder there.
Yeah, the fodder happening up as well, and along with the minor fodder. So both pushes by Bobo along both fronts. Not proving well here. Bobo trying to push again along the top side. Bobo has a couple times pushing down the bottom as well, but Wudi is gonna push back Bobo here. Is he gonna make his own push along the bottom? No, he's not. He's bringing his tanks along the way. So Wudi coming out the better of the engagement there. Along the top and along the bottom. Sells his MCV. Not before getting a refinery down at the bigger gem patch. Let's see whether Wudi will make any advances here. Wudi has not sold his MCV. Or maybe he did. Oh no, it's along the top. That was a terrible engagement there from Bobo. Absolutely.
I think Bobo threw away any advantage you might have had in those 2 attacks there.
What is the play here? Engineer along the... No? Walking along the top. Yeah, he goes in both sides, but he goes in a straight line. That might be a... Bobo might have tried to micro just a little bit more than he should. He pressed 1, double tapped 1, tried to click here, and then he clicked here, which means that the tanks will get stuck along the cliff along with the top side as well. Bobo pulling in his miners here. Ooh. And preparing for an engineer in the middle. But this looks like a prep for something a lot bigger. Yeah, that's so deployed there. The ref placement by Bobo bottom left. He needed to put that, I think, because the MCV was in danger.
So Wudi does that tank at the bottom, but I think Bobo tanks Wudi at the top.
Yeah, he does. With the minor fodder. That MCV is in danger. Along with the 4 miners there.
I think you go for the base though. I think you ignore the MCV at this stage.
Go for the base trade.
And he's doing it again!
Oh,
bottom left, he's just getting caught out.
He went going a straight line again.
I don't know why he went along the cliffside.
Oh, but look at his amount of rhinos now. Now Bobo's out tanked.
Yeah, it's a GG. Bobo just throwing his tanks away.
Summon the cannon. Wudi's making IC. He doesn't have any doesn't have a left. He just sold his ref, and here comes the engagement. Bobo caught out once again, trying to get the MCV.
Exactly the same spot.
No push along the bottom. And here comes Wudi, such a number of tanks, and rip indeed. Wudi takes the 5th match. matches they can take off them. I don't think.
God damn it!
win.
I didn't say that. That ratio is something that one of the Western pros said to me. Those are not my words.
What ratio?
Of it being 60-40 in favor of RA2. But it again, bear in mind, guys, this is in the context of a crew battle, not in the context of 1v1s. Also, you got to remember, trying to find 8 Chinese players who are incredibly good at Yuri's Revenge is a lot harder for them than it is for the Westerns.
Yeah, I can name like probably like 3 players that are good at Revenge for Chinese side. Like Wudi, IE, Geoki. That's all the 3 I know. It seems that CV plays a bit of RA2. Oh, Yuri's Revenge as well.
Yeah, Shen's not bad. Shen could be thrown in there. And there's a couple of others. But once you get to kind of number 6, you know, it stops being the sort of SIA class. And starts being a lot lower. And again, in the context of a crew battle, that's where things fall apart. Yeah.
If you put the Chinese players in the R system in Yuri's Revenge, it'll be like our S class players will be pushed down to A class, I think. Probably the people that will still be in S class will go. Dane will be pushed down to A class. Andy will be pushed down to A class.
Legend. What, for RA2 or Yuri's?
For the class system, let's say.
Oh yeah, well RA2, every Western player apart from probably Marco would get pushed out of S class during RA2 month. It's that simple. Whereas during Yuri's Revenge, all but probably three Chinese players would be kicked out of S class.
Yeah, true.
It's just that unbalanced.
The thing about Marco, the brackets are also a bit unlucky in the sense that Marco backed out at the start, but he came back after an invitation because Wudi's opponent backed out, and Wudi was very humble and thankful. We're thankful to Wudi because he accepted that Marco was gonna come in. Oh, miners droned. Wudi sending 2 miners to deal with it once they got droned. Very nice. Sniping it and then getting the fuck out of there. But Wudi lost his oil on the top. But he does grab the middle gems here. Marco is not his best now, is it?
Yeah, that's also true. Marco backed out for his own reasons, and that's why. And he came back because he felt a bit better, but he wasn't 100% when he played Wudi anyway. So
we've got 3 minus to 2 for in favor of Wudi.
Yeah, it's looking bad for
Wudi just had the back control here, and look at this.
Yeah,
he's not even going straight in.
No, he set a level of he set a pace of aggression that I think Bobo wasn't quite expecting here. And sniping that miner on the bottom on the gems was.
And he gets the power as well. So
yeah,
Bobo's low power right now, and the radar is out to deal with the Connies. And the
I don't just immediately clean up.
Yeah, so Wudi losing that top doesn't mean that it's game over for him necessarily.
No, I mean that's the biggest thing Bobo's got going for him at the moment, right?
100%.
But Wudi's gonna have to move his MTV to get up there. Whereas Bobo, he does lose the miner at the bottom, but he's at least still got the oil.
Lab is out.
Lab is out.
We're gonna see a dread in a minute here, and probably and a Kirov, probably both at the same time.
I was gonna say probably Kirov.
Probably Kirov first, and then the dread. I think he's gonna build another forward.
Wudi probably creator of RA2. RA2 is older than Wudi. Wudi wasn't born when the game came out.
Yeah. So. Oh, look at this. There's a Kirov. Oh,
that
Bobo
miner does get cleaned up in the middle.
Yeah, bit of a misclick there from Wudi. Chasing that those 2 rhinos for a little bit too long.
Oh, he might get the lab here if he's.
I think that Deso is there. Oh, he will.
No, he will get it.
Ooh.
Oh,
but that's not
is the new character out?
No. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, so he stopped the IC.
Bobo rebuilds that miner, the refiner on the bottom left to get those gems. A little bit too late, but that miner kill in the middle also denies Wudi of the gems. Wudi forced to sell off a war factory. And the rhino.
Almost kills MTV.
Yeah. Kirov now forcing to spend $1,000 on the flat cannon. And another 1k plus on the... Oh, and he's low power! Bobo low power, he can't save the war factory as well, so he's down on 0 war factories. And Akirov doing damage on the rhinos going past it.
Power drop above the MTV, so he's gonna have to send something to deal with that. The black tracks can probably deal with that. So very back and forth here, but Wudi does out tank him, and he is gonna send rhinos to the bottom. Gotta deploy that deso.
Bobo spots that straight away and just right on top. Excuse me. Is he baiting Bobo here to come in? He might have just wanted to bait Bobo there to enter and then sandwich the tanks in the middle. There's the naval yard. Gonna see a dreadnought out in a minute. The lab is rebuilt. So Wudi is definitely in the driving seat. Yeah, he needs to do something.
Bobo needs to do something.
The thing is, he can't do much right now. But the IC is up. The map control goes to Wudi. He has the gems in the middle, so realistically he can't do much. I have to call Messi to beat Wudi. Nah, he's at PSG, mate. He can't come around here. Right up on the top right, Wudi moving his MCV to deal, I think, at the gems. Now we'll see a lab up for Bobo as well. Bobo not paying attention to that power drop.
Nope.
There's the counter naval yard and the lab.
Has his own lab out now.
Yeah, so probably gonna come up with squid. I agree. Ronaldo over Messi over any day. But another topic for another time. Ref comes out along the top. The thing is, I don't see anything being built from Wudi for the naval yard. So might it be that Wudi was just baiting Bobo to build the naval yard and the squid for no reason? Oh, never mind.
Well, the naval yard did come out, bear in mind, and then the lab got destroyed. So he might have just been balancing things out and then decided not to go dread.
Wudi pushing on the bottom. I see.
Yeah, Bobo throwing some tanks away, and this is gonna be exactly the same as Pirate Bay.
Yeah. He sells it in the meantime, and gets a lab as well.
Oh.
I don't remember seeing a squid out for Bobo. But Wudi losing all of his tanks there. But he still has an army down the middle. And one singular war factory. And in comes the counter push from Bobo. So he's not making the exact same mistake as he did on Pirate Bay. He is pushing, knowing that he killed quite a good number of tanks.
Yep.
But it looks like he's not going to go any further than that. R9 phenomenon. It's been 8 minutes now. The lab is being rebuilt from Bobo. He does have the money for it. Another paragraph goes bottom left. Wudi is still pumping out the rhinos here. With one single war factory.
He's starting to see all the money gone now. Yeah.
Oh, and the drone from the back there. 2 of them. Boy, he tried to snipe one.
I was going to say, he needs to split sometime.
Oh, look at this!
But not all of them!
Oh, is he really gonna send all of his tanks on the bottom? He's gonna go for the IC again, so it is exactly how he said it. And Bobo now, traffic jam along.
Yeah, no.
I think it was just a bit frustrated there.
Yeah, I think Bobo's starting to lose it a little bit.
6-1. Let's do 11, by the way. 200 IQ, yeah, exactly.
6-1. 5 more games for Wudi to win. I'm hoping Bobo can turn some of these around.
Yeah, he needs to win a couple of games to get his momentum and get his motivation back. With Sammy already, it's you need to go back to primary school, man. Get some reading glasses. A bit old to read the top right text that says semi-final.
Telling him to steal glasses from primary school kids? That's a bit weird.
What? Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. And tell Wudi to go France? No.
Fuck you.
I think we had a good time seeing Shen going France whenever he could.
Yes.
Was it Tudo was very smart in vetoing the maps that France was available. Peak of Perfection, Desert Island, and no, he didn't veto it. But he
I know
didn't veto
Apox.
Peak of
They're
Perfection.
terrible. Apox are absolutely terrible.
Oh, it is. Yeah, so the reason why they don't go Apox is that if you go Apox, you'll have to build your lab. And in the meantime, your opponent can go multi-war and they can get like 6 or 7 rhinos by the time you get one singular Apox. So by that time, you'll be...
They're expensive and you don't get industrial plants in RA2 and they don't attack move and they're slow and they are just generally terrible units.
It's good in FFGs, but you know.
Yeah, they're funny. They're not good in FFGs, but it's more fun in FFGs.
Yeah, they're more.
Yeah, they die to drones incredibly easily.
As well. They're so slow and they don't attack move. Miners out here already. 5 to 2 more factories for Bobo. Wudi lacking 1 miner behind. He's gonna build another ref here, I assume. And another mine. Look at this drone placement by Bobo.
Just being annoying.
No attack move yet. So units like rhinos, they attack move. In Apox, you'll have to control shift with them.
I mean, everybody loves Apox. Don't get me wrong. Even the pros love Apox, but that just because you love them doesn't mean they're any good. And if you're trying to play to win, and you want to build the best units you can.
Yeah. We see 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minus. And Wudi building along the bottom with 3 war factories now. Bobo hasn't moved just yet. He is gonna start building to the top. That being said, Apox aren't great, but we have seen them in this tournament specifically, which took me by surprise when I casted that game actually.
Which game was that?
I believe it was Kyo versus ZSPF. Which
was that on City Under Siege?
No, it was on Pirate Bay, I believe.
Yeah, okay.
Which, by the way, will be uploaded to YouTube every day and
Absolutely.
Saturday. We have daily uploads up on YouTube, which will be... There you go. which will be uploaded soon. Now the round of 32 matches are being uploaded now. Every Wednesday and Saturday at 1 a.m. At 1 a.m. GMT plus 8. So -8 would be... I believe it's 6 p.m. your time, 6 p.m. BST.
Yes. Something like that. Yes, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 7 p.m. GMT.
Yeah.
6 p.m. GMT.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 9, 10 minus 8. Bubble still hasn't moved to the top just yet. Doesn't need to. And look at this beautiful base walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 factories along the bottom. This is where most of the fun is, down at the bottom of the map. Meanwhile, Bobo, I think he has a better advantage here. Because his miners are more protected along the top. Because most of the fun is at the bottom, but here Bobo is just going straight in with zero fodder at all. Most of the fodder getting wiped out.
Wraps around it.
Yeah, and it looks like Wudi is gonna outtank Bobo here, and Bobo immediately quits. He had a better showing against ZXCV, but might be because he lost that motivation and the mental aspect going through losing 6 or 7 games in a row. But that's it's gonna be painful for him for sure. Now on Dusk Ravine.
I mean, that's something that I said at the start, right? That I really didn't want Bobo to suffer what Westerners call the Marco effect, Chinese call the Wudi effect, where players feel like there is such a disparity in their skill, and they sometimes don't make moves because they expect Wudi or Marco to be able to counter it that they would make against other players, and that would be good things to do. While it might sound silly to some people, we have seen it time and time and time again. It is a determinable, measurable, provable thing
Yeah.
That some players just feel that certain others are a complete boogeyman.
It's like going up against John Wick, right? You don't
Yeah.
want to go up against John Wick because he's the person who's sent to kill the Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's how most people feel. Difference in builds here. Bobo putting his first ball factory onto the power drop to get a minor close here. Whereas Wudi is go straight with the ref. I like Woody's build a lot better here. But you can just put another ref down here and then you have 2 miners on it immediately. But in this case, if you have units pushing you along the top, you have to build another war factory.
I think I'm relying on the idea that there are not going to be that many units pushing you in such a short period of time before you get your second core out though.
Yeah.
And that's normally true.
Yeah. So prediction here. I think Wudi again is going to go for the power drop. Either capture it or kill it. That is, I've seen him done this literally almost every single game. Yeah, look at this, 2 miners already selling their war factory, their ref. And now he has 3 miners on gems.
Nice, killing a drone.
Look at that, Wudi already posturing, trying to get around that. But look at this, this is what I meant by having a war factory so far away. Your tendency to go around the cliff and up the cliff again just to get to your base. Which makes you prone to this kind of attack.
Not moving his mic. He was a bit cocky there. He didn't move it straight away. I think he thought Wudi was gonna run around past the cliff.
Taking a sandwich here. Oh.
Good positioning there though from Bobo, sitting on the cliff.
More tanks coming in. There's Wudi there. So no oils have been captured just yet. And look at this, still no second war factory in Bobo's base. Those rhinos are taking a hell of a long time to get into Bobo's base to defend. Now comes out the second war factory. That's when Wudi backs out immediately, knowing that his push in Bobo's main base isn't going to be as effective anymore. Knowing that the second war factory is there to defend. So Wudi is keeping on the pressure here.
Yeah, not letting Bobo recover. None of yours have been capped yet, as far as I can tell. Neither player willing to divert the time to try and sort that out.
Yeah, I don't think they have them actual to at the moment. Because they're so busy doing this. And look at the Lancey move.
Nice move there from Wudi to try and get the next gem patch.
Right smack in the middle.
Yeah. Stick a ref to the left, then maybe a war underneath, and then another ref below that.
But it does leave them to be quite exposed.
Yes, but he's been the one pushing into Bobo, so I don't think he thinks Bobo can do very much here.
After losing so many tanks and the miners typically. Oh, Wudi sells. So it might be that he thinks that he's gonna get overwhelmed here, or he just needs an extra bit of cash because moving 2 miners along to the other side might have been a little too much. And he pulls in his miners here.
Oh, he pulls the miners in? Bobo, click the miners. There you go. He gets one at least.
He pulls the miners at the last ditch effort there, which does help to suppress Bobo just a little bit. But he did sell his NCV not before getting...
And one AFK miner.
There you go. Bobo still... Oh, Bobo sold as well.
Yeah.
The ball players even on tanks there. The dogs act as good fodder against the Cloudy, taking them out as well. But we'll see who has a better tank control here.
Lose all of his tanks.
Oh, yep. Bobo quitting out immediately. 8-1 to Wudi now. Wudi still has one last video, which I think is being saved for Indonesia. So we got Code to Speak on 8-1. That's our 10th matchup. Wudi starting on the left side, Bobo on the right side, both stick to Iraq. No off faction at all so far. I think what Valve told me the other day was that Wudi wasn't aware of the $100 prize if you go most off faction wins.
But doesn't he also have the most off faction wins?
I think he does. because he only lost 4 matches so far in the entire tournament.
Yeah, well, I think he went a lot of off-faction games near the start of the tournament. Which I at the time thought was to try and get the most wins, but if he didn't know about it, then he was doing it for the memes, which makes it even better, MJ.
Ooh, both players blocking the placement. Yep, forced to build down the bottom. If that was here, he would not approve of this. He hates it when people block him.
Who?
Dead.
Oh.
Left spot sucks here. I prefer the right spot. More familiar with the right spot than the left. That being said though, Wudi seems to have the left spot down to a T.
Yeah.
Isn't this another place
Very
down
nice
here?
play. Not sure about the power plant.
Yeah, not sure
I
about
mean,
the power
he's gonna stick a war factory to the right of it, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like, oh, okay.
He's gonna stick it down here. But at this point, you're already stretched towards the other side. I don't think he's gonna walk down the middle.
Where is he going with that?
The
other thing I would say about this is service depot up there. It's far away from your miners, so the only reason you do that is close to the front line for your tanks.
There you go. That's another warrior straight in the middle. we've seen Wudi on the right spot here, building towards here, and then a war. They might be doing the same thing over here or down here in the tree. That's gonna help you in the defenders. That's gonna decrease the defenders' advantage for the other opponent. Eventually, when you go into the base, we'll see what the Wudi goes along with here. The war factory now. 4, 5, 6. 1, 6 minus back. A seat to boys. Thank you for follow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 4. Bobo. Right, get rid of the drones there. I think Woody's gonna move his MCV now. Just sending those rhinos there to check the coast to clear. Any pesky little hidden drones.
Yeah, Bobo looks like he's gonna do the same.
Going down bottom.
Oh, he was gonna scout out bottom with those rhinos, but clearly not.
Yeah. Oh,
what?
There it is.
Oh, there.
Oh! Big brain miner there. That's gonna
very nice
at the moment, but we'll try to push in here while Wudi was distracted down the bottom. I don't think Bobo's gonna win this battle unless he gets more tanks from his war factory down there. Wudi already expanded towards the bottom. This is gonna be huge here, getting the miners. Bobo hasn't expanded just yet.
Yep.
But it looks like he's gonna build down all the way.
I mean, it's possible, MJ.
100% possible.
But he's not. I'm not sure his eco is quite strong enough to do that.
Yeah, he's getting broke. 2 miners on deck, and he's killing the gems.
Ah, the toxic. Wudi toxic player confirmed. Yeah, you see it here on stream. Killing off Bobo's gems.
Yeah, it is a viable option. You're in that spot. Might as well kill the gems. Does Wudi never miss a split? Yeah, I think his screen is constantly like this, you know, going all the way around. But Bobo finally getting the gems down the bottom left, bottom right. Beautiful base walk, and he sold his MCV. Split down the bottom. Wudi again sees
Wudi immediately sees the moves to counter.
And now it looks like
Bobo tank control in the middle.
Bobo's trying to split 3 ways there, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work in any way at all. Just doubled by the drone. Bobo got scared off by Wudi stands on the bottom and in the middle. Change direction as well.
I think Bobo is out tanked by Wudi, and that's partly the eco, is refusal to move is partly to blame for that. Engagement there in the middle, MJ.
Ooh.
Trying to push up the cliff.
It works if you have the fodder and the positioning.
Yeah,
right?
but he doesn't. And Wudi top right and bottom right.
So Bobo getting split again by Wudi.
2 miners down.
But 3 tanks in his own base. Bobo attacking bottom left and out tanking Wudi at the moment. So we have actions on our front here. Bottom right gets taken up by Wudi.
Still 3 tanks in both base, but not doing anything.
Bobo now pushing along the top. Bottom left gets sold the 100%.
Both players here losing a lot, but I think Bobo coming ahead slightly.
Yeah, Bobo
coming out ahead,
excuse
me.
Wudi didn't manage to sell his MCV, so didn't get that equal advantage either. I know the miners are mining dirt. Doesn't have miners in good spots here. He'll have the long distance mine. Bobo saving his miners
Bobo
here.
can't lose any more miners.
Yeah. But with that kind of tank control though, he might just lose his advantage. Elite comes out. And he's gonna push Bobo away here. Elite gets
complete lack of any tank control there, unfortunately, from Bobo.
I think that was just because they were distracted by the 3 tanks in his own base. But more tanks are coming now for Bobo, going straight towards the middle, along with that engineer. I'm not sure whether Wudi has the eco to keep up with this. He's hitting with Bobo. But Bobo outtanks Wudi by quite a bit here.
But Wudi, excuse me, did kill the ref down in the bottom right. So Bobo is long distance mining down there. So both players are going to have to be very resourceful with how they deal with that.
They're not.
Wudi's not doing it as well as Bobo. Wudi is not paying attention to it. Or if he is, he's choosing not to go. Okay, 2 top left now.
What is this play here? So Bobo choosing to long distance on the bottom, Wudi along the top, pulling back his miners, seeing the war factories are there. So the war factory gets sold. I think the rhinos are there. But I think Bobo's in a good position here. Wudi's in trouble.
Yeah, Bobo, please don't throw away your tanks.
Yeah, so I was about to do the same mistake.
He is out tanked here.
Yeah, defender's advantage, but you're gonna get chased on the cliff here.
That wasn't too bad. Bobo actually took out 3 rhinos of Wudi's, and Wudi only took out 1 of his own, and Wudi GG's. Yeah. Excellent play.
I would love to see Allied play on this. I personally think this map on Allied, if you manage to spy, this will be a very
We've seen that a couple of times, yeah.
I think we'll
it's a bit of a shame that Wudi has not decided that with an 8-2 lead, he wants to try a couple of off-factor games. I would have loved to have seen it.
Yeah, I think it might be just out of respect for Bobo, but he could have gone.
Yeah.
Could have. And knowing his playstyle and his dominance on maps like these, why not? I mean, get an extra $100. The both players starting on the good spots. I like playing on these spots compared to the opposite bottom. Mainly because starting from left to right, you get to move closer towards the front line. But this is different from the normal hammer and sickle. There's an entire middle area here being added. There's a top bridge. There's a bottom bridge as well.
Makes it a lot less campy. The original one, very campy.
And pass. So the right player usually base walks along the top. Left player goes up the cliff. Right side though is a bit harder to base walk if you don't have the correct placement.
Yeah, I mean we should see the correct placement. But
yeah, but that being said, we have seen a couple of people mess up the placement.
We have seen a few people not be able to.
No, you shut up!
Got me.
No, you shut up!
We have seen people mess up their placement and then having to move their MCV there. Pretty funny to see. You mind helping me time out? So Wudi already expanding along the top here on 4, 5, 6 miners. Bobo, second war factory, getting the miners going. Oh, it kills it! Good, miner control there. 3, 4, 5. 1, 5 minus 6 now coming out. Wudi already with a radar.
Interesting radar placement as well. We've seen a lot of these players build even valuable buildings like nuke reactors and ICs in questionable, at least defensively questionable locations.
Yeah.
But Wudi deciding he really actually rather likes his radar
That's good placement actually, just to so that your opponent has to go through your entire base just to get to it, unless they come around the top, which
yeah, which we have seen done. So it's
just a lot more effort for the opponent to go across.
Well, it also takes a long time for you to get your tanks around that corner and up on the high ground. So
it works both ways.
Yeah.
Oh, quick IC out. Yeah, look at this. I mean, Bobo moving to MCV because he couldn't find the correct placement. Also over radar out, so he's gonna be way behind in the IC time.
Yeah, nuke reactor out already iced.
Bobo
horrible.
Gems. Sorry to cut you off there. What you were saying?
No, I was saying that Wudi already has his IC out. Bobo miles away from getting it out. Might even see the IC used before Wudi's comes before Bobo's comes up.
Might be maybe 1 or 2 uses of the IC. Now the lab comes out, so maybe only a single use. But we see here Bobo being the aggressor here. Nevoyar comes out for Wudi. Bobo not really.
That was a questionable time for Bobo.
Yeah, questionable tank control. Getting a fight there when he wasn't gonna win that. But I think it's more of he was confined into a place where he couldn't really go anywhere. Now we see the Dreadnought coming out from Wudi. IC now comes out from Bobo and the Nevoyard. We see a squid come out to counter the Dreadnought. But Bobo killed Wudi's gems there. And he's gonna kill this bridge as well.
And his own tank.
Yeah. But that dread is gonna get countered by a squid pretty easily. Bobo should have a squid out beforehand. The dread gets there.
Where's that squid?
I think just placed on here. He might get a lab though. I think he will get the lab beforehand. What is... Okay, he has a flex. He's trying to get the IC. There comes the squid.
There's the squid. Okay. It lives.
Yeah, just about. We've got 4 of factories now. Wudi moving along the top to get this patch of gold. And pretty dominating position here. Bobo doesn't want to push because the IC is ready for Wudi. He should be pulling his miner back as well. And there goes the IC. He's gonna lose almost all of his tanks here. Bobo doing the right thing and running away into...
Running away, pull the IC tanks away.
Yeah, but Wudi's doing it even better. Play here, splitting up his tanks along the way. You're gonna lose his MCVs, both factory and the ref, if you're careful. 4 tanks in Bobo's base, not doing much. And Wudi's base, sorry. Then here comes the push here from Wudi. Bobo icing his own tanks in Wudi's base. But it looks like Wudi is in a much better position here. Bobo, this is what we said about the tank being in such a far area that IC is going to be used to move out of the way. It's going to take a very long time for them to get there, wasting that IC. And now Bobo
both
getting
players
wiped out.
lose their IC.
Yeah. But Wudi saved his lab just in time. But MCV is still alive, so both players can still rebuild their tech. Killing the break once again, just to gain him a bit of time there. Crucial seconds along of his own tank. Ready for a swim once again, so the only way to go down to get to the other side is throughout to the top and the bottom bridge. How come they never use shields?
Because it's RA2, not Yuri's.
Nick? Huh? I thought you knew this, Nick. It's R2. You don't have 4 shields in R2. I mean, that being said, you don't see the main super weapons either. You only see a nuke or a weather storm on this.
Yep.
On any map.
Not on any map, yeah.
What about building them? He needs to move his miners here.
Interesting that Wudi decides to kill that bridge.
Yeah. I think he just wants to protect his miners.
He wants,
all of them are there.
Nice, sending him MCV down to the bottom.
Sending a miner first to bait any drones.
Any drones? Yeah.
Ooh, sneaky little split down the bottom. Didn't see this.
Shouldn't get anything.
Now Bobo has this nice pack of gems for.
I would like to see. Okay, there's the engineer. And Wudi's gonna try and split Bobo here. Tanks down at the bottom, tanks in the middle.
Ah, you need to be careful with the trees. And control the center with trees available. But engineer posing along the top, along the middle here, and I see gets popped. Right at the bottom. This is good. This is good. And he's pushing along the middle as well.
Yeah, this is I think gonna be GG for Bobo here with Wudi killing off all of his miners in the middle.
Forcing a cell there.
Player defeated.
Yeah.
And there we go.
And the drag comes up right at the end. So Wudi pulls it back 9-2.
Which in itself is still
Player
monstrous.
defeated.
Yeah. I mean, if you go to full 21 games on a best of 21, yeah, you'll be there for like 3.5 hours or something.
Yeah, I mean this has been just over. I mean this series has been. It's been 2 hours.
Yeah.
In the making, so.
All right, so Woody's gonna start on the bottom here. Bobo going along to the top. Why is my phone ringing? And we're gonna see the first refs place at the oil. They do have 2 oils each. And they both kept their respective oils here. A little bit hard for me to top of where everything is. Especially on this map, it's so unusual. First War Factory comes out. Bobo War Factory is late by a couple seconds. So both players going drone first. I think they're gonna go Rhino. Okay, Rhino for both. Okay. So both of them are going aggressive with the single Rhino and then the ref. Wudi slightly ahead of his build. By a couple seconds. Get this miner drone. Is he gonna save it in time? Oh no, he doesn't.
That is devastating, MJ. That is not what you want on a map like this. This is a very scrappy map.
Losing his miner. That's gonna be huge. And another drone comes out here for Bobo. Bobo sells. And goes for a last push here. Wudi has tanks in Bobo's base. So he might come down to a base trade here. Down goes the power and the racks. He does have another rack right in the front.
And he's not killing the... Okay, he's going for the MCV, I guess.
He's going for the War Factory. Bobo is going straight for Wudi's MCV, knowing that he might lose his MCV, War Factory, sorry, to the Connies, but the sentry gun is there. Wudi gets a cell on it. Wudi trying to destroy, should kill the War Factory here and run the Connies over. This is a very scrappy map indeed. So much going on here. Ulting the War Factory goes down. No more tanks for Wudi and for Bobo.
But Bobo has more tanks here.
He has 4 rhinos which are repairing them as well. Wudi only has 2. So he has to pull his miners in. Connies are being spammed out now.
Bobo needs to be careful here.
He has 1 vet. Should save that vet in case he gets elite. It looks like he
Doesn't get
save
it.
Gonna lose his last rhino too. So no more rhinos for Wudi.
Okay, right. So Wudi's not gonna give up here because he's got 3 miners and a lot of Connies. And Bobo only
keep
has.
spamming out the Connies, and he's not gonna go any more rhinos or anything else. It all comes down to the middle here.
Bobo needs to try and hit those miners.
Oh, by using the Connies. Connies just one rhino out.
Yeah, he's gotta be careful, MJ here.
I would use those miners to get rid of the Connies. Run him over. The X button is being pressed.
Rhino, gotta be careful.
If Wudi can micro those sentry gun as well, it's gonna be useful. 1 miner goes down. Wudi needs to pull back here, get his reinforcements. Those rhinos are running down the Connies.
Yeah, and this
More
is
Connies
it.
as
That's
well.
those rhinos making a huge difference there. Wudi GG's.
Wudi quits out. Well, who says
Yeah, who said SVS is only rhino? Yeah. Connie v Connie.
We'll have to stick it out here on the mini bale pigs. What do you call a baby pig?
Player defeated.
Piglet?
Piglet, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a bay of piglets, I think. Bay of piglets, because there is a mini bay of pigs. We're gonna see both players sending an engineer out to capture this just bay of pig. no S in the back.
Singular pig.
Yeah, bay of a single pig. Oh, this is it. I've seen this before. Bobo's gonna wall up his entire access point here after getting the engineer out. I've seen this with Kyo. He was playing ZS when he was playing. I don't remember who. It was Born to Die, or if they ever kind of, or Hey Bye. Can't remember, but yeah. That was the point. No NG eat, so they gotta be careful with the dogs here. There you go.
There you go.
Ball goes up.
No scout.
No scout.
Which is very powerful if this game goes late, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't know
what
if your opponent has the naval yard out, for example.
And you won't know if your opponent spans down or on top.
Yeah. So it gives Bobo a lot of opportunity to use the initiative.
That being said, Bobo hasn't scouted Wudi either. One rhinos for the ref. Oh! That is why!
So, and this is why. Yeah.
That's absolutely why he didn't want to get a scout
But he's running
off.
it through the front door, so that engineer, as soon as it appears, is a massive telltale.
But I think Wudi must have caught on that he sold right now. No, okay, that engineer is not going just yet. But there is no engineers right now, and the Connies are coming in for Wudi, for Bobo. How will Wudi defend this? He's out tanked. No sentry guns out.
Yeah, he's gunning at the ref as well. Oh, but the dogs are eating all of his Connies!
Oh! Dog!
Contact moving the dogs. This is huge, MJ. The Connies do so much work.
Manages to dump the gems before the ref got destroyed. And is Bobo gonna throw this game here? He still has more tanks coming in, but he's broke.
Yep.
He's broke on one singular miner.
Didn't even build a wrap up by the gems.
Yeah. So Wudi holds on here, loses a tank, but those two miners will be able to get clean up that.
They can hold the wall.
Oh dear. Does Wudi have another war? No, Wudi sold. Wudi sold. Oh, Wudi quits.
He didn't have the money for a ref.
Yeah, he didn't have the money for a ref or a war.
That was incredible, MJ.
That is big brain play right there.
No, 27, excuse me, is a compromise. The Chinese, I think, wanted best of 30 or best of 33 for the finals.
They are, I won't say addicted, but they are like super into this game.
Yeah, Balth had to argue them down. He's like, no, we can't be playing a single series for 6 hours, please.
That's not 27 all heck. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, think of the King of Heck series, huh? All maps on heck with this over. I get bored. I would certainly get bored. Round one will be best of 19.
Yeah.
Jesus, I can't. So this map on let there be fights.
MJ, if Kane just finished his gym, you know what that means.
Gonna take a shower.
No, he's already in the shower, watching you in the shower.
God.
No, it's a disturbing thought.
Yeah, so let there be fights.
I wish he didn't. I wish he didn't have a Twitch account now. Then I wouldn't know.
Oh boy.
So this map, MJ, is an interesting map.
It is. Yeah, it is indeed. Like there's a certain playstyle that goes here. I have never seen anyone go multi-war on this map. So they are gonna go tech almost immediately after the second refinery. I don't know to get a Kirov or an Ivoyata. But the play comes in whether players will go Kirov or Dreadnought first. Ah, what's up?
Yep.
And then whoever gets the IC first, the other guy will most probably kill the bridge first just to buy a bit of time. So it's just whether who goes the IC first or who goes the Kirov first. Radar up. No radar
Nice from Wudi.
Oh, he sold the ref here.
Yep.
Okay, Bobo is about 5 seconds late to the radar. So Wudi will most likely get his IC or Kirov out beforehand, but Wudi not... Okay, now it's garrisoning it. Oh no, Wudi garrisoning Bobo's area.
That's potentially very powerful.
Yeah, I don't... If I was playing on this map, I would fill this to the brim.
To the brim, yeah.
God, tanks would just come true here.
For the cost, and then of course you destroy it. There's so many buildings nearby that you can then just dump the connies into.
Yeah.
So you got to spend a lot of tanks to actually kill 10 connies.
Okay, now we see both players on lab tech. Shen showed us how this map really played.
Well, I showed Shen how this map really plays. That is correct, boys and girls. I beat Shen on this map.
By putting on it like this. Okay, there we are now for Wudi. I don't know what the rhino's doing there.
Possibly trying to scout for a naval yard.
Ah, yeah. So the squid is out here for Wudi. Down at the bottom. Naval yard in the top for Bobo. So we'll see who gets the dread out first. But it looks like Bobo is doing the aggression here down in the middle. Miners are in the way. Wudi not pulling back. One when it goes down.
Bobo's IC is ready before Wudi's. Which means if he's in a perfect position, he can pop that and do a lot of damage.
There's the dread. I think he's going straight for that IC.
Yeah, no flak.
Can't stop it. Bobo cannot stop this dread. Have to sell it now. 1,000 wasted.
Yep.
Bobo has his own dread. But I believe Wudi has the squid. That is not there.
What's he hitting? Oh, ref.
No forward ref.
If he hits the other one,
I'm gonna go for the IC.
he's gonna get it.
Oh, gonna flat cannon out fast! Oh!
The
squid!
Doesn't quite get the IC, MJ.
Bobo gets the radar out of the way. So, and the IC goes down for Wudi. IC only 2 times, but manages to push Bobo away. And Bobo
quits.
Ooh,
Wow. This is... These games, MJ. These games.
10-4, it is match point. Right now. Because of losing so many matches in a row. And having to take a break in the middle of that. So, Wudi on match point here, starting at the top left. Bobo on the bottom right. Are we gonna see... Okay, for the last time, the finals dates are not set yet. They will be, and we will let everyone know. We will ping everyone in the Discord once it is set. But, we are still waiting on it just yet. Are we gonna see any other different plays here? Are we gonna see a rush, Williams cell?
I don't think we're gonna see it.
Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be a normal meta game, and Bobo will probably try to look out for any type of mistakes that Wudi might have made, because he has beaten Wudi in an SVS. It's a matter of how many mistakes Wudi make. Bobo is able to capitalize on. All depends. Moving some TV straight out of the back after the first war factory. Bobo waiting for the second ref to be placed. Or moving. Bit of lag here already. The lag goes on. I'll ask F0 to leave. Okay, it is better. Better now without Tudo in here. All right, so we are moving on here. Bobo moving. After placing the second rev just as I predicted. Wudi probably gonna build another rev down here, maybe another power, another barracks. Just get the choke immediately improves it. Oh, we get a refinery up on the cliff here. Later, killing that mine. So we're on 6 minus for Wudi on one single war factory. Bobo is on 5 minus on one war factory as well. Dolph, you gotta stop shitting on the Chinese streamers, man. Yeah, yep, as I said there, Wudi's gonna build along the top. Get those final bit of gems. Also get his units a lot quicker into the battlefield. Second war goes a couple seconds after Wudi gets it in. Still going? Yeah. Just a minor drone saves it. Over now on the aggression. Try to on the aggression, but just backs out a little bit there.
Okay, it's gotta be really careful not to lose the tank around this cliff. He does have tank Wudi there. Okay, not now.
I think we've seen a couple of times where Bobo losing that first engagement and then immediately quitting out. So I think he's gonna go a little bit more cautious this time. But I'm not sure how much that'll work against Wudi.
Oh, gonna come down to tank control, MJ.
And control and the fodder placement as well. But oh, Wudi sells. Wudi sells to MCV. And Bobo now on the aggressive side.
We need to get his fodder up in front.
Wudi out tanking Bobo here. Oh, the fodder not being controlled very well. Wudi now with a lot more fodder than Bobo, and he has the forward Russian buildings, and here comes
good
Wudi.
Positioning for back.
Oh, the
Wudi
fodder.
taking
Wudi
it much
wins it.
better. It's that fodder.
Wudi wins it immediately, and Wudi goes through to the finals, 11-4. GG.
All one on a tank fight, and the start of that tank fight looked good for
It definitely looked good for Bobo.
Bobo, but
Yeah.
he just pulled them out, and it turned on its head.